All hell broke loose this morning. The dog got into the garbage. The chickens or a mouse or somebody opened up a 30-pound bag of food and it's everywhere. So now I have free range chickens and we don't normally free range. So they got out, they're all over the place. They're eating food. They're right here running around. I got to clean up all this garbage. I'm not going to chase them. I'm just going to let them free range. They'll make their way back to the coop. But all hell broke loose this morning. What are you doing? And you, why are you guys out? Why are you out? Huh? What are you guys doing? You guys better eat all that food. No wasting. No wasting. Eat it all. I know you're outside. It's a beautiful day. So correction, we technically do free range. So out here in our run, way back there, it's about a 30 by 20, shaped like a big L. It goes like up that way and over that way. It's almost 30, 40 feet. Let's see, it's 40 feet by almost 30 feet. It's huge. It's a huge run. They run around out there. They're protected from the hawks that fly overhead. So technically, even though they're in a pen, they are considered free range because the federal government says if a chicken spends more than 51% of its life outside, it's considered a free range chicken. So these chickens spend all of their life in and outside. So they're technically free range, even though we don't normally just let them roam around the yard because we don't want a hawk to pick them up and take them away. But today, they get to, by default. They're still outside. About a half an hour later, they'll stay out most of the day probably. I'm letting them go in and out. Hopefully some will find their way back in, but they will all, we've got one dust bathing. I'm gonna go get that, hang on. Look at her right there. Oh, she moved. She was playing in the dust. Oh, she might do it again. Look at her go. Life on the farm. It's never a dull moment. So subscribe, follow, hit the chime button so you know when we post new videos. And just like I said, life on the farm. That's it. Never dull. You can't prepare for this stuff. You really can't. I mean, it's kind of a day in the life.